This is Halftime the Playmakers, your midweek partner with the live show The Playmakers that airs on WANM-FM 90.5 every Saturday from 12:30 to 2. It's the one and only Jeffrey Hood Jr. representing the DMV and Atlanta area, and in today's show we have a jam-packed show talking about FAMU's first victory of the season, fellas. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, they got it done.
Let's go.
Weren't nervous at all.
Moving along, we will also be talking about the landscape of college football and ending off with our favorite segment of Who Knows Ball and who will be the Adobe Auditioner for this week.
If you're just tuning in with the Playmakers, this is something that we do every week. If you don't know ball, you learn audition.
And I know ball.
Oh boy,
I know ball.
This week it's kind of up in the.
It's really up in the air.
It's not.
But we will figure that out as we go along through the show. But to help me with these amazing topics, as you guys heard, fellas, introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Jay Scott telling you what's hot, what's not on WANM-FM 90.5, repping Tampa, Florida.
Yo, it's Wes from the 904 Duval in the building, baby.
Come on, guys. What's Slim? What's Trim? Michael Trim Jr. back in the studio.
You see how he took my intro?
Hold on, wait, how? Because he combined both of ours, right?
Yes.
What's Slim, what's Trim, what's hot, what's not?
I didn't say that.
And I say what's good, what's hood. Folks be...
If we all just rapping, like, come on.
No. Jamie, go, man. Hope you don't steal none of our intros.
Ain't nobody stealing nothing, man. It's your boy JB the King. We back here on the Playmakers. They ain't had me here last week. They was trim, but it's cool.
You know my intro's original. What's up, y'all? It's Flowwood's finest, Kaji Latiker, repping the Crooked Letter Place, 601 Magnolia State.
Okay. Now, fellas, as I just briefly touched upon, FAMU getting their first victory against Albany State. Fellas, just what's your takeaway from that game? And what's to come after this win?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a negative Nancy here, so I'm going to just start off. I wasn't impressed at all. Our defense was our calling card, and we looked horrid on that end of the ball, on that side of the ball. Offense, I was actually really impressed with our offense, what they displayed and how they moved the ball effectively and efficiently. But defensively, I just wasn't impressed. I think this game showed me that we're really going to have about 3 to 4 more losses on our schedule.
Interesting. Now, as I just said, they just won their first game, winning 33-25. Me, I wasn't there, but I was reading our group chat. A lot of people was frustrated as far as quarterback play. I heard we had our second string quarterback come in.
It was a switch up.
He had a very impressive drive. When we got a chance to talk to Coach Colsey after the game, he said that he knew he was going to end up playing both quarterbacks, which is something that he alluded to within the first 2 games, although we didn't end up seeing that quarterback switch take place. We got to see a taste of both quarterbacks today. I think Jet Petty. He looked pretty comfortable in the pocket. I think he looked more comfortable than RJ in the first half. They made some adjustments on offense, so RJ came out swinging. I mean, his very first drive after halftime was a 71-yard dot for a touchdown. I think FAMU has the potential to have a consistent offense if they can, 1, establish the line of scrimmage, and 2, air it out enough where you kind of get a sense of you don't know where FAMU is coming. I feel like the formula for their drives was run on first down, run on second down, third and mid. Sure, we might see a screen or a swing pass, but overall for FAMU football, the biggest thing is making sure they don't shoot themselves in the foot. If I had $1 for how many penalty yards we gave up on defense alone, I wouldn't be struggling with financial aid like I am right now. Hey, shout out FAMU financial aid. But on the real though, I think that this off week will give them a chance to, get in the locker room, really assess themselves, how they've been playing, especially with penalties, some disciplinary action, and allow some guys to get healthy. We saw Ace Cobb come in. He hasn't played all season. He got a few drives, but again, they want to save him probably for SWAC play. Jalen Rogers is another guy who didn't end up playing, but again, he's going to be very crucial going down the stretch. I think that they're comfortable again with RJ, making some bounds on offense, so we could see those kind of guys become a crucial part of the offense coming into Alabama State.
Flo, what's finest? What you think?
If we judging off the first and second half were 2 completely different games in my opinion. If you go off the first half, I was out on this team. I don't know if anybody follows me on IG. I switched my note to try to switch up the luck, man. I think it did work, but but yeah, FAMU did not look good in the first half, and I was a bit worried. Defense, again, defense is something that we hang our hats on, and the defense did not look good in the game. But I like the aggression from the offense in the second half, and I like that FAMU was passing more. I feel like, again, like you said, run, then pass. got predictable. So just coming out passing and seeing different passing concepts. We're seeing people crossing over middle. We're seeing different types of creative screens. I think that's something that I really enjoyed watching.
JB the King.
Yeah, man. First half was rough, man. Like, defense was struggling bad. I think their quarterback being dual threat, he was able to run the ball a lot on us a couple of times. But I'm proud of FAMU just because we were able to bounce back. That third quarter was really, really good. I believe we outscored them 16-3 in the third quarter. So just being able to bounce back was pretty impressive. I am curious how this quarterback situation is going to work. I did watch the press conference, and I'm saying that they have full intentions to play both. I don't know what their plan is because I do feel like both looked good, honestly.
I mean, credit to RJ. Like I said, he came out swinging in the second half, but 17 of 22, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, I think he had a tip. No, that was Jet Purdy.
The interception?
Yeah, he had a tip drill interception. So, I mean, things like that you kind of clean up. Overall, I was kind of impressed with how both quarterbacks ended up playing.
I agree.
They said that the chemistry in the locker room, when one's not playing, the other one's cheering them on. So there's no type of competition, like for this friendly competition, obviously for the starting spot, but it's collaborative in the sense that, they both want what's best for the offense. We got a taste to see which, both can bring to the table. ASU is a very Alabama State in the sense they're a very tough defense.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
Yeah.
I wanted to add one more thing though. I was impressed with the offensive weapons. Like Thad Franklin, he got busy with 15 carries, 76 yards.
This was the Thad Franklin we were waiting to see.
Exactly.
And
also Kanari Richard coming alive from the transfer from Illinois. Ahmad Burris, he also had 5 receptions, 78 yards. Miles Campbell, 2 receptions, 58 yards. Jamari Taylor, 4 receptions, 30 yards. So everybody was involved today, or not today, but Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was really impressed on that side of the ball, like specifically the skill position players and how they were effective, and they made their mark for sure.
I really agree with all of you guys. I loved what I saw in the second half. I loved us taking advantage of our athletes because that's where I think we shine the most. I feel like we have superior athletes to a lot of teams, and we don't want to fight in the trenches. We want to show where our guys can excel, so we get them in an open space, and we see what we saw. We see short catches go for long yards. We see, explosive plays, and I like that because of the play calling got them in the positions. I saw a couple RPOs that, they were coming down to take care of Thad Franklin, and we got them behind the linebackers, and we got some extra yards. So I loved the play calling in the second half. The defense will always be a problem because, it's always on them. When we lost to Howard, we didn't get a stop, and then we let up a bunch of points in the first half. So, consistent defense is always going to be, a big staple for us, and I would love to see that to be throughout the whole game so we don't get into situations where we're beating Albany State by 8 instead of by much more. But, a good game, good progress. I love to see the offense expanding. That's what we haven't seen in recent weeks.
Yeah, I hope everything improves because they're on a bye week this week, but next week gonna be a real tall task.
But guys, this is what I was talking about. Momentum. We got the opening. We saw our guys explode.
But now we got a bye week. Now we got a bye week.
Well, now we have time to focus on the explosiveness we just got.
I think this bye week comes at a very opportune moment for Coach Colsey and his staff.
And then we open up in SWAC play.
It gives you a chance to lick your wounds because they have a lot of guys who didn't play the last 2 games.
Yeah.
So it gives you a chance to get healthy. I want to be a fly on the wall for the practice this week. 11 penalties for 102 yards.
No, that's not good.
But I feel like with the bye week coming now, I feel like we might come out flat against Alabama State.
That's why it messes with the flow.
It's a possibility, but like we ended off our streak.
We're coming off of 1 win against Albany.
But you gotta we're coming off of
positivity.
First game of the season, no touchdown.
Right.
Second game of the season, we got 2 touchdowns. Correct.
Yeah.
Now we got more of an offensive flow going in our third game. Then we got a bye week. Then everything slows down. We're kind of like, okay, let's try to get back in that mood. We can't be flat.
Alabama come out sluggish.
Alabama State also has a bye week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both teams are coming.
But Alabama State looks better than us.
Yeah,
We got to 40 on
we got to see. We've been improving though, guys. We've been improving. We've been showing.
Alabama State beat their Division II opponent 37-9.
Exactly.
And we cannot relate.
And they put up 40 on UAB.
We cannot relate.
Positivity, guys. Positivity. We're going into this bye week on a positive note. And we get to go and we go compete in SWAC play. Like I was talking about this whole time, we haven't had any SWAC play, so all the hiccups we've had can be excused confused if we make up for it later on in the season. Because even with these 2 losses to start the season, we can still make the Celebration Bowl. Technically, like, we have no issue. Like, our season is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
We got to work on getting some division wins first. But
we absolutely do, but we have the ability to still, and like, we can turn around this season like easily.
What I do like about the schedule this season, though, is that we got a taste of 3 different mobile and dual threat quarterbacks before we get into SWAC, because a lot of SWAC quarterbacks are dual threat. Isaiah Knowles is someone who was in
that darker complexion, you know. So it's jeans.
What? Nobody was trying to refer to that.
Hey, country, I don't think we can keep that in.
Yeah. Isaiah Knowles is a quarterback that was in Queen Gray's system for a very long time. Queen Gray was one of the better quarterbacks at Florida A&M during his tenure here. But he gave the Rattlers something to kind of be aware of, that they don't do well against mobile quarterbacks. Malachi Starks from Howard gave him some issues too on the ground and both in the air. So little things like that are now what we're just hoping this bye week gives them a chance to kind of reflect on and move forward into SWAC play. Because like Wes said, there is ample possibility for them to get better, and we could see a whole new team.
But you know whose season over with? Clemson's. Fellas, let's talk about it.
FSU ACC champs.
So
that's not happening.
Wait, what?
Are we like?
Yeah, anyways.
What do you mean?
So Clemson coming in ranked at the time was 12th in the nation, fell to Georgia Tech 24-21. Now, look, a guy in here said that Georgia Tech was going to make the ACC championship.
Two guys in here.
3 guys. No, you were not one. No, what I said. Stop bandwagging on the good taste. It was me and Q. And, we're sitting here today on this lovely Monday saying we were right. We were right. We were right about Georgia Tech.
I don't know if you were completely
and some people were wrong about Clemson, and I was one of those wrong about Clemson. But Clemson fell to Georgia Tech on a game-winning field goal. Fellas, what's your take on that game?
Great football game. Haynes King, remember the name. I think he's draft eligible this year. First round pick. He's a dog.
First round pick.
First round pick.
He's a dog.
Dogs don't get you NFL contracts, bro.
First round pick.
First round pick is nuts.
First round pick. You see this quarterback class has been.
Okay, what quarterbacks do you have over him right now in college that are draft eligible?
Drew Aller.
That's the first person. I'm sorry.
Can I finish?
I'm sorry, it's cool, but that's the first person.
Drew Aller.
Yes.
Garrett Nussmeier.
Yes.
Of course.
Right? Who else draft eligible this year?
Klubnik, Sellers, K. Klubnik, Arch.
Klubnik he's not in this conversation no more. I'm sorry.
I don't think so either.
We're just giving
Arch is not in this conversation.
Arch gotta come back.
Diego Pavia.
Yeah, Diego Pavia.
I would put Tommy in there too. Is Tommy draft eligible?
Yeah, Tommy Casamigos.
He's up there too. And I think Rocco Beck. And John Mateer. I'll put them in there as well.
I thought John Mateer had a...
Mateer's eligible. And
really?
He's eligible. I don't think he's going to go to the draft, though.
He should.
I think he should.
If he stays like this, he's gonna win the Heisman. He's gonna be #1 draft pick.
If he wins the Heisman, he should come out. But if not, you should go to a bigger program.
What you mean?
Bigger program than OU?
Yeah,
there's a bigger program than OU, bro. What are you talking about?
Can we get back to
Let's get back to the Haynes King situation real quick. He's a first round draft pick. Like in your eyes, as you evaluate talent, he's a first round draft pick to you.
If he continues this, yes.
First round is nuts.
First round.
Bro,
You see Q?
Hey, there's a reason.
I'm glad he didn't try to put his name on our take because it would really sound bad.
There's a reason. Mike isn't a talent evaluator. It's fine that you say he's an NFL QB.
No, my
but the first
resume as
round
a talent evaluator is spotless.
I don't think it is.
We'll take on the game. We'll take on the game.
Take on the game. Georgia Tech got hot early. Clemson, fought back. Clemson shows that their defense is still elite, but Cade Klubnik is just not that guy. I like Georgia Tech. They're going to be a problem in the ACC, but Knowles, go Knowles.
I say just for Clemson, it was because as a Cade Klubnik defender,
you can still defend him right now.
I've been a defender this season,
but are you going to continue?
No, not really. Because what I can say is that he doesn't look like he's having fun out there. Like the play, he looks like he plays with the weight of the world on his shoulders, and it has to do with the play calling. There's no creativity in the play calling whatsoever. It is the most cookie cutter offense in the ACC, arguably college football right now. The formula is like this: outside run, inside zone,
or force it to Brian Wesco.
Exactly. On a 3rd and 11 because you stepped off or you had a false start. So I don't know. There's too much rotating on defense. There's not really a star on defense. I think Clemson overall doesn't have an identity when it comes to their offensive play calling. And that comes down to just Dabo being able to develop talent. Over the last few years, we've seen how detrimental that is now that everybody's switching to the whole NIL landscape of building teams. He hasn't been able to develop talent the traditional way of getting them straight out of high school or taking the one or two pieces and turning them into stars. He hasn't elevated anybody's game, and I still think Dabo is a great defensive-minded coach. I think he's, again, one of the better coaches in college football, but as of right now, you're seeing what the lack of creativity and nuance in elevating your game is getting you so far.
Yeah, I want to also add on the creativity part. I think watching the game and now looking at the stats, because I didn't look at the stats, I was just watching the game, but when you have Brian Wesco, you're force-feeding him, and he got 126 receiving yards, but you're also missing Antonio Williams, who plays a huge factor in that offense as well. It's kind of like, okay, if we take out Brian Wesco, the offense is done for. Like, the running game was irrelevant. I think nobody at this point in the college football season, nobody fears Clemson.
No, not anymore.
No. Like, usually you be like, okay, Clemson got a good run game. You know, they might they got decent wide receivers that are a threat, and their defense is like untouchable. Like, if you try to run, it's getting locked. If you try to pass, it's getting locked. But like now, like we're gonna take this risk. We're gonna throw it up deep, streak route catch. Like, we're not worried about the defense anymore because of how, I don't want to use the word, but how soft y'all are at this rate.
And this is what I was talking about last week. I was talking to somebody just about overall the college football landscape. No longer are brands necessarily the driving force in college football. You can take an Alabama team and you can't go top to bottom and be like, okay, well, there's one thing about Alabama is that they're always going to be, quote unquote, roll tide Alabama. They have a strong defense. They're well coached on offense. They're disciplined. You can no longer say that. Clemson, they don't have the game breakers like a Sammy Watkins anymore. They don't have a player that can really turn the tide of a game anymore. Why? Because Dabo refuses to develop talent. Now you're seeing smaller programs like a Tulane or like a USF who are able to evenly distribute players throughout the transfer portal or throughout NIL and utilize it to elevate their brand of football. Nobody is scared of the top 5 anymore. There's no more blue bloods, boogeyman teams anymore.
I have a question. So you said brands are no longer like the driving force.
Absolutely.
So why are they still like ranking teams like Texas, who hasn't really played well this year?
No, I agree.
Ahead of teams like Oklahoma.
And this is why I think that there needs to be a whole redraft of how we do our rankings and who we let on our AP poll, because this is something completely different. Because did y'all see the lady who had
Yes.
So we have a bunch of people who are still caught in the glory days of blue blood football programs, and that's not the case.
Or just name driven.
Because they don't got us on the AP poll. It's just old guys who've been rating the AP poll for 30 years.
I know who's a team that's been performing their tails off right now and who don't get the respect they deserve right now. USC is playing great right now.
They just cracked the top 25.
And they just cracked the top 25.
And then Notre Dame is 0-2. And they're still in top 25.
Yeah.
I feel like, I understand people gonna call it a quality loss. They lost to Miami and Texas A&M, but you haven't won anything. How are you 0-2 and still ranked? That just doesn't make sense to me.
That is true. I mean, a team like Houston 3-0. I was at the game. I'm just leaving it at that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not worried.
I'm just leaving at that.
It's just because the old style of ranking, you have to beat somebody good, and then you have to, or your preseason ranks, because lots of the preseason ranked teams get a lot of grace in the top 25. And then like if you lose and your ranked teams, people don't want to double back on I picked this team, so I'm not going to drop them out of my top 25.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of bias in rankings, and it's just always been a flawed system, and there needs to be a more concrete way of like ranking. It's usually just opinion, and there's no like formula at all. There's no criteria. It's just who do you feel.
Either that or it's used to prop up other teams in the conference. Like
it's driven by numbers.
There's always a Missouri sitting right there in the 23.
You really don't like Missouri, Q?
Oh no, I really don't. But so I'm gonna keep using them as an example. They keep ranking Missouri to give those top SEC teams an extra ranked win.
Mm-hmm. That's what it comes for. It's for postseason, but earlier in the season, it doesn't make any sense as to why some teams are where they are.
I think we should get rid of the preseason rankings as a whole, because that affects.
You can.
You absolutely can, because
that drives TV sales. That's how it drives merchandise. It drives fan sales.
Because the brands can do that. Like Texas, Ohio State would still be a big game if they were not unranked.
But it was 1 versus 2, right?
Are you going to see a 1 versus 2 Ohio State versus Texas or an unranked Ohio State?
I'm still all in on the.
But that's you though. We don't know about
the general.
Little
the
Timmy
general
coming
body.
from the middle of Texas, from the middle of I don't know
Utah or somewhere.
Who do they know? They know Texas and they know Ohio State. No matter what if they're ranked, we need that because that provides bias later in the AP rankings.
Yeah, but fellas, just get back on the game. Haynes King had 25 carries. Led the team in carries and led the team in rushing yards with 103 rushing yards.
Listen, he's a dog and he's an effective runner and he's an effective playmaker, but that isn't the quarterback position, respectfully, of Haynes.
And that's not a first round draft.
You're a Baltimore Ravens fan.
I was gonna say, are we
like really?
That's coming from a Lamar.
Yes. That's dude. You've never seen Lamar run 25 times a game.
That's the
You've
NFL.
never seen it. You didn't see that in Louisville.
Well, that Heisman campaign was a lot.
Hey,
Those highlight clips with him running for his life.
Listen, he threw the ball though. Like, Haynes King
can throw the ball.
He can throw the ball.
That's
but
just
can
not
he
what
throw
was
it like
needed.
Lamar?
That's just not what was. Lamar's a 6-year vet right now.
I mean,
he couldn't throw it like he threw it in college.
You saw Clemson secondary though.
Of course, like I'm not taking away from Haynes King. I'm thinking Haynes King is a very impressive quarterback. I'm just saying that's not an effective way to draft a quarterback.
And
Would you look at Haynes King and say first round QB?
That's not a winnable
That's how they drafted Lamar.
That's not how they drafted Lamar.
Lamar Jackson wasn't efficient as a passer coming out of college. They drafted him because of the athleticism that he had and displayed in college.
But it's Haynes King, Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson
not even close.
Lamar Jackson developed into this amazing pass.
And Lamar Jackson was a Heisman candidate.
That too.
Correct.
Are you saying Haynes King for Heisman?
I'm not saying that.
Well, then what are we talking about?
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because the season's still young. It's three weeks in.
I disagree with your first round take. I don't think he's a bad quarterback at all. I think he's a very effective quarterback. He wins games, and that's very good for Georgia Tech program. But do I think he's a first round quarterback? No.
Speaking about Georgia, the state of Georgia, another Georgia program won, University of Georgia.
What a game.
What a game.
Amazing game.
Came back and beat Tennessee. Now, Mike, you have a lot of teams, and this is one of your teams. You know, they came back winning 44-41. Starting with you, JB the King. What's your take on the game?
Man, it was great quarterback play. I mean, I was very impressed from both sides. I think Georgia being able to come back, Gunnar Stockton just showing that he is that guy. I feel like
He can play.
There was
Gunnar Stockton showed me a lot that game.
Bro, I did not, I wasn't saying I was a hater, but I didn't expect him to play as good as he did.
I was a hater.
Absolutely agree. Well, I wasn't a hater. I just did not expect that out of Gunnar Stockton. He threw the ball well.
Yeah. So I think it was a great game from both sides. Tennessee, heartbreaking loss for them. They're a field goal away from we be having completely different conversations.
First half, I thought Joey Aguilar was going to be like Heisman front runner.
But he's nice though.
He's so tough.
Nice.
Overly.
You feel me? So yeah, I think it was a great game. Yeah, that's really my take.
I feel like Tennessee kind of, again, great game for both teams, but I feel like Tennessee kind of lost this game, especially there was a point where they recovered a fumble and Georgia fumbled the ball and Tennessee recovered it up 35-30 in scoring range, and they went 3 straight runs. I feel like you have to, going against a team like Georgia, especially a team you haven't beaten in 8 years, you have to go for the kill shot.
You got to capitalize on every mistake.
You got to put them away because knowing Tennessee's luck and knowing that you're playing Georgia, like you can't leave any room for error. You can't leave any points on the board. If you go for it on 4th down, so what? You're playing Georgia. You're technically not supposed to be in this position. And with how Aguilar has been playing the entire game, I feel like you just gotta trust him.
Yeah, taking the ball out of that guy's hands at that position when he's been playing like that is a questionable choice for sure. That's a post-game press conference, like, what did you just do type of deal. But I truly believe that like games that end on kickers messing up are like the worst thing ever, because you just took everything that quarterback did and threw it away. But I mean, like, you just Joey Aguilar just basically thought he won that game and lost by a bad kick. But I completely agree with you, Q.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways Tennessee outplayed Georgia. From top to bottom. I think in terms of offensive possessions, the play calling, especially the first 3 drives, Tennessee hadn't scored more than like 17 points against Kirby Smart.
They came out guns blazing, 21 in the first quarter.
Smoking. But I think that a team like Georgia has what it takes to be a team that knows how to win in the clutch. We've seen it at the end of last season. They were very good at finishing games, especially against aforementioned Haynes King and Georgia Tech last season.
No, go on.
But I think what we've seen, what we've seen out of Georgia right now is that they have the correct pieces. It's just about finding fluidity in it, because they were able to craft some great drives towards the end. That game-tying touchdown.
Not even that. I think it started in the third quarter when they got the ball to start off the third quarter, like it was smash mouth Georgia football. Like, we're gonna run the ball. When you stop us, that's when we'll stop. And they kept going.
But see, they kept consistency with those play calls. In the first half, they were trying to figure out, what is gonna get us going. I don't think that Gunnar Stockton is a, short drive kind of quarterback. I don't think that he is a huge, like big play kind of guy. With him, you have to play smash mouth football, and you have to be able to wear your defense down, because that's where he truly shines.
Yeah, I was definitely wrong about Gunnar Stockton, and I was wrong about Georgia. Didn't have too much faith in this Georgia team this year. Stockton he can definitely lead them to a national title, but I don't want this to take away from Tennessee, because I think they're right there on par. They were a mistake or two away from winning this game, and I think either one of these teams could be playing in January for a national title, and
I don't see Tennessee there, but keep going.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, I think Tennessee's offense.
I think
Kirby Smart defense look very regular.
I don't know about January, but I think Tennessee is what we thought Florida could be if they were winning this season. Where if they have a 2 to 3 loss teams, they're the SEC team that sneaks in.
Yeah, they
have 3 ranked opponents left in their season. Last year, it's Alabama, Oklahoma, and Vanderbilt.
Those are all
winnable games.
Quality games. They still got to play. No, I wouldn't even say Florida's.
I think their toughest opponents is Oklahoma, man. I think they could get out of here with one more loss and still make the CFP.
Yeah.
I think
is that a primetime game?
Because they would finish pretty much right outside the top.
They don't know yet.
If not in the SEC championship themselves, especially if they beat Alabama.
Yeah, the last thing I want to say on this game, I liked how Georgia used the wide receivers. Kobe Young transferred from Miami.
Yep.
6'3", big body guy. Zachariah Branch, they all thought he was just a special teams guy. He actually performed. Give him credit's due. London Humphreys, the guy that transferred in from Vanderbilt, was also a factor in this game. Oscar Dubb had a quiet night, but when you needed a pass from him, he was going to come down with it. So I'm glad they're finally using receivers. I think this receiving core group is top 5 in the country. I think it's very slept on, but as the games go on, I think time will tell. Now the last game, Mike, please come to the floor.
Talk to me.
We spoke about this stretch coming up for you guys and how is it gonna go, and you said, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you said, hypothetically speaking, if we win this game, we're right back in it.
We are.
Not 1, not 2.
We got 2 losses.
Not
if
3.
If we win against Miami, we right back in it.
Not 4.
No, sir.
You have a lot of ifs, sir.
5 interceptions.
Correct.
That's inexcusable.
That is inexcusable, and you lost 20-10. So the game was winnable. It was just a quarterback play. So I'm gonna start with I guess you're a Florida fan.
I disagree.
So I'm starting with the Florida fan.
It did not start off with the quarterback play.
For the listeners, Michael Trim Jr. is in a Florida polo right now.
Correct. So it did not start with the quarterback play. That's where you guys are wrong at. If you guys watched the game last week, the week before that even, against LIU, the issues start with the offensive line. Am I wrong?
No, they have a terrible offensive line. You're right.
But even before that,
I'm going to disagree with you there. I think there is an issue with the offensive line, but there's an issue with the play calling, because why did DJ Lagway throw the ball 49 times?
No, for real. Literally.
I agree.
They genuinely have to take the call sheet out of Billy Napier's hands.
Billy Napier is definitely the problem. That's what I was going to say. It's even bigger than the offensive line issues. Billy Napier, his play calling is horrid, and he should not be calling offensive plays for the Florida Gators anymore.
It just sounds like he shouldn't be on the team anymore.
He should not.
I can't say that, because he's brought in solid recruiting classes. He's still, but you know what?
What is that? What is he doing with the recruiting classes?
That's the thing.
Man, it gets to a point. You can recruit all you want, but can it be shown on the field?
He's not developing great talent, and they're undisciplined as heck. And I hate bad football.
One of your best playmakers, Jordan Baugh, had 10 carries. DJ, again, like he said, DJ Lagway had 49 passing attempts. He should have had the ball more times in his hand. I know they were calling really short yardage situation for him to get the ball in space, but even then,
and I completely agree, because Ball averaged 4.6 yards per carry. You do that twice, you're in third and short. This is a very effective runner of the football, and they didn't go back to him.
And you know what's crazy? Florida is their defense at least it's
been great.
Over 3 games, they've given up 2 touchdowns.
And I want to say, I think once that touchdown got called back, the one in the first quarter, that would have put us up 10-0 or 10-3. I think the team really plateaued, took the air out of them.
I told you, undisciplined, man.
I agree.
So all I'm hearing is a lot of up downs. Q.
I think it was Madden play calling from Billy Napier. When you get down, not
even ask coach, it's just pass.
Yeah, like when you get down, it's just pass. When the game is right there, it was 13-10 for pretty much the entire third quarter. Just run the ball. You don't have. There's no rush. There's no rush, and all you're doing is making DJ Lagway. Now, I don't know if Lagway maybe told Billy Napier, I want to keep passing, but just make it simple.
Man, telling the coach you want to keep passing with 5 picks is crazy,
But
bro.
that's why I said it's like Madden. You get that ego, you get that pride, and you want to keep on passing.
Right, but letting him
I
is
gotta go after the
wild.
third pick, bro. After third pick, you done. His QBR was 56.
Because some guys get it in their head, I'll do one pick. I'm gonna throw 6. I'm gonna keep throwing the ball.
Yeah, the Deion Waiters approach. I'd rather go over 30 than over 9.
Now, Mike, I'm gonna come back to you.
Talk to me.
We spoke about this, I believe, last week. You're 0-1 in this stretch. It doesn't get much easier.
It's a bad stretch.
At Miami this week.
Loss.
Texas.
Versus Texas in the swamp.
Loss.
I think that they're gonna up.
No, they're
Upset. No.
Jalen. Stop playing devil's advocate. They're not good.
Wait.
No, hear
Texas
me
is the
out.
team to upset. Their offense is terrible right now.
Exactly. Florida's defense has given up only 14 points in 3 games. Arch Manning looks horrible. Their offensive line is terrible. The play calling's not there. They play in the swamp. I feel like if there's going to be any team that they upset, it's going to be them.
But
that being said, Napier's done after this season. I don't see him.
Don't even matter because next game is Belt at Texas A&M.
Yeah, Texas A&M.
Again,
Mississippi State, they're no slouch.
That's
As you
not a
saw, they beat
guarantee.
No, that's a
Arizona
loss.
State.
That's a loss.
Mississippi State's a loss?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I was saying from the trim perspective.
I don't see us.
Man,
I
that
don't see
don't
us
mean
winning.
nothing.
The next game that I can see us winning is against Florida State, wholeheartedly.
If they win,
So you're losing to Kentucky. So you're losing to Kentucky. You're losing to Ole Miss.
Losing out is crazy.
You're losing to
every
Tennessee.
game and then winning against. Because
All I want to see is DJ Lagway just improve.
At this point, you're gonna have an interim, more than likely an interim head coach going into Florida State.
But I don't get how somebody can say, look at their screen and say, yeah, Florida can win this game, maybe this game. I just can't see us winning. We're undisciplined. Our players look uncoachable, low key. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Do you think that they lost respect, Billy Napier?
100%.
I don't think they lost respect, but he just lost the locker room.
Because the locker room was behind them last year. Coming in this year, you think the locker room was behind them.
Yeah, but when
That's
you lose
not
to,
the case.
But when you lose to University of South Florida,
Good team.
you lose a lot.
That's a good program. Respectable program.
Respectfully, the
Group of 6
Gators.
stamps.
The Gators are a better program than University of South Florida.
But how long has it been since the Gators
Brand wise,
scored?
yeah.
Correct.
Not player wise.
But that's all that matters.
I
No,
told
we
you
have better
We're
players.
done with the brands, bro. We're done with the 90s.
We have better players.
The 90s is crazy. We're done
Brand-wise,
with
we
3
have
years
better
ago.
players.
Overall talent.
They have better coaching. That's all it
the
is.
scoreboard says it for
They
itself.
just have better coaching. They don't have better players. Top to bottom, they don't. You know they don't. That's why you're laughing.
I'm just laughing at this horrible stretch y'all got coming up. That's what I'm laughing about.
Success
Also,
isn't linear.
Why is this game day? Why is college game day going to Miami, Florida?
Even
they-
worse.
They need to be in
Belt to the
Tallahassee.
That's gonna
bro.
be bad.
You want
bro.
to see Carson Beck put up his Heisman reel?
I mean, I guess, but
Nah.
no.
Carson Beck Heisman will really bother me.
Oh my! I will be
Real.
unbearable by the time Heisman season comes around if he's a finalist. I'm letting y'all know
He
right
probably
now.
will be.
Because the
He
amount of
might.
slander on his name going into this season.
Very slanderous.
That's an underdog story
Turned
right
into
there.
January halftime with
Come
the
on.
Playmakers. I was going crazy.
What? Whoa, I remember you said something about. Oh man, I forgot what you said about a Florida State quarterback being better than Carson Beck right now. I was just like, what are you talking about?
I feel like I said Jordan Travis.
No, it wasn't Jordan Travis. It was a quarterback that was currently playing at FSU.
There's no way I said that.
We'll go back and listen.
There's no way
It's
I
probably
said
something
that.
you said. But fellas, end off the
Brock
college
Lesnar,
football.
somebody.
Fellas, end of the college football segment. I'm just go over our records real quick from this previous week. So I went 4-3. I'm now 10-7. Mike, you went 3-4. You're 7-9.
Come on, college football?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
I know you got scared for a second.
Nah, I
Q,
wasn't scared.
Q, you're 6-1. You're 9-8 now. Country,
Hey.
who could be potentially ending this podcast, he went 4-3. He's 9-7. Currently, Wes, you went 4-3 this week. You're now 12-5.
Ball nowhere.
Jalen, you went 4-3. You're now 9-8. JB, I didn't get nothing from you, so you're 6-4 still. And Deant went 5-2. Now he's 6-2 now.
Hey, so
Is
does the ball,
everybody-
like, what do I get for being top ball nowhere?
Nothing.
You get to continue to.
You get to be free or not editing the
What do you
podcast. Yeah,
mean?
that's your reward.
Hey, no, I need a trophy or something.
No,
I need
that's
a
your
ground.
reward.
I need a ground. Somebody like get me something. What do you mean I'm ball nowhere?
No,
Number one
that's-
ball nowhere.
That's your reward. Now, fellas, let's get into the NFL part of the show. Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 59 took place yesterday as the Chiefs now start 0-2, which hasn't happened in over a decade.
2014.
Yep. Now, fellas, my question to you guys is: has the Super Bowl window closed?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like, can we be realistic here?
Not even close.
This
You
the
gotta
second
understand. You gotta understand. They're already down. They're already down their conference because
they lost to the Chargers.
Yes,
Correct.
So that means a lot already.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing at all.
They can split with the Chargers.
So you're
They
saying
can
they're gonna miss
sweep
the
the
playoffs?
Raiders. They can sweep
Who,
the
the
Broncos.
Chargers?
No, the Chiefs.
They could easily sweep the Raiders and the Broncos and
if
split
you were
with
a
the
betting
Chargers.
man and you had to put some money on it, are they making the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay, then that's all that matters.
It's looking really rough for them right now.
Hey, bro,
Oh my goodness.
The
looking
Magic
rough.
just flipped, bro. Like,
It's looking rough.
We saw the last game they lost by 3, right? They had a Travis Kelce deflection off in the end zone for a
Interception.
pick, bro. That does not happen. When was the last time you seen Travis Kelce drop a pass?
Love minutes.
It's
I mean, no, like, I've
2025
seen him drop
Travis Kelce.
passes in crucial moments. 2019 against the Bucks. 2020.
Something from 6 years ago. Like, we
lost the Super Bowl.
I don't know. It's looking rough for them
They
just
were
for the
getting
simple
blown
fact
out.
that
They literally just need Worthy and Rice back.
they don't
They
have
need
wide
that back,
receivers.
and they need
running
a
back.
favorable
They need
schedule.
They don't have a
back.
running game. Patrick Mahomes
he's the running game.
And that's not how you're gonna win games. That's not sustainable.
At all.
That's not sustainable to win games in the NFL. I'm sorry to tell
You
you.
need a running. You need a running.
You
back.
need a running back.
But even without a running back, they very well could have won
Hey,
these
bro,
last two
they
games.
pick up
100%
very well.
this week against the
Okay.
Giants. That's a win. Can we agree?
Even if they don't have a running.
I mean, the Giants looked straight yesterday.
They look
Giants
good,
look
but
good,
they
but
still
no.
ended up
They
to
play the
lose.
Cowboys.
They
What does that
still
mean?
lost. Russ threw for 500 yards and they lost. Well, let's be
They're
real.
not beating the Ravens.
They're not beating the Ravens, but they're beating the Jags.
Well,
They're not beating Detroit.
But they're beating the Raiders.
They're not beating the
When
Commanders.
They could beat the Commanders.
And they're not beating the Bills.
they are going to beat the Commanders.
They
Nah,
could beat the Commanders.
They're going to beat the Commanders.
The Commanders
When
did
does
look
Rasheed come
good.
back?
The Commanders look good to you?
Yes.
Against the Packers?
What you mean?
You watched
They
them
lost.
Thursday
They got
night.
belted.
I watched the Packers game.
Louis belt.
I watched the game, but I still believe
I believe too, but I
I'm
don't
not
think
even
that's.
gonna-
I
you
don't
believe
think
in the
you just
Commanders
call
more than the
it
Chiefs?
Commanders win.
they're going to beat the Chiefs.
I can see the Chiefs
does-
winning.
When does Rasheed Rice come back? Week 6 or 7?
Six.
Week 6.
They'll be fine, bro. I'm
gonna-
literally not worried.
Or they can beat
Commanders
the
are gonna beat the
Broncos. They can
Chiefs.
beat the Colts. They can beat the Cowboys. They
I
can
don't know
beat the
about that. I don't know
Texans. They
if
can
they
beat
beat
the
the
Chargers.
because last year they got a fluke block. A last second field goal block.
Hey, bro, but the Broncos have not been putting up points.
The Broncos have been putting up
put up
points.
They just lost to the Colts.
and the Colts are respectable.
Hey,
the Colts are respectable
they lost
this
to
year.
the Colts on some BS, bro. If we're just being
Hey, that
honest.
was
That
some,
is
that
like,
was
come
some
on,
BS. That was, but like the Colts are not a good defense.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
He's real.
The Colts are
Indiana
respectable.
Jones.
Let's not sit here and act like they're not good.
Where's the AFC South team? And then they play the Cowboys, and then they play the Texans. They can split with the Chargers. It's a winnable. They can make the playoffs, and then we know how it gets when they make the
They're going to
playoffs.
make the
They're going to
playoffs.
make
They're going to make the
playoffs.
playoffs. For sure.
Like, come on.
Like 100%.
And then
I
you
think-
know how it gets in the playoffs with the Chiefs, bro. When's the last time they lost before they got to the Super Bowl? Burrow in 2021.
5 years.
I don't remember.
I think.
Yeah, with the Bengals. The Bengals.
Burrow in 20. So 4 years ago. Burrow in 2021.
I don't know.
It's too early to
And I
not
think we're
say
just
no.
underestimating their actual schedule to start off this
If
season.
they lose to the Giants,
They have a rough schedule to start off.
They played the Chargers in Brazil. That week 1 anything can go on, and then they played the defending champs in a very
lost in a goofy game.
close and competitive game.
And we saw everyone saw those false starts on the tush
on the
push.
tush push.
And that's
Every
gonna get
time.
reviewed in the offseason because sure keep the tush push, but you can't cheat.
Keep it. No, it got to go.
I would love to see it go, but at the end of the day, it's competitive and there's nothing
No,
wrong
it's not
with
competitive. It got to go.
There's not like something you can base it off of. You can say you can't false start. That was crazy, but like it's hard to be like, oh, they ran the ball too hard.
Gotta-
Has to go.
Low man wins.
So everybody thinks, despite them being 0-2, it hasn't been seen since a decade. They still gonna make the playoffs.
Circle
Okay,
back,
let me-
Yes.
circle back like week 8,
They will make the playoffs.
Oh, we gonna circle back.
like week 8 though.
And I'm gonna sit
like
here
not
like
next week.
And I'm gonna sit here like I did with Georgia Tech, smiling. Be like,
Even in the year,
right.
I believe it was the year they lost to the Bengals, but didn't they start off like 3-4?
Yep.
And ended up going to the AFC Championship. They did lose to the Bengals, but they were
Like, why are
fine.
we
Bro,
doing this?
like,
Like,
yeah.
like we
We do
don't
this
know who Kansas City
every
is.
Hey, bro,
The playoffs wasn't even the question.
Patrick
It was
Mahomes
Super Bowl.
is a winner, and that's just
Yeah, it
how
was Super Bowl, and I don't see it making the Super Bowl either.
Why?
All right, Jeff.
I mean, they
Josh Allen?
they don't have a running game either.
Josh Allen hasn't beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Josh
Yeah,
Allen.
It's
the
like
Ravens.
this question.
It's the
Until
I like
I
the
see it,
Ravens
until I
take.
see it,
Yeah,
I'm not
bro.
gonna bet against Mahomes.
Facts. It's the Chiefs, bro.
But the Chiefs themselves still have to win the game. And
Correct.
again, the running back,
The running back room,
when you get to
the wide
January,
receiver room, the offensive line.
when you get to January, you have to be able to run the ball.
Things got to get better.
Plain and simple.
When you get to January, you have to be able to win,
And you also
and they can win in January.
Were they able to run the ball last year? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, they were able to run ball last
They
year.
were?
Yes.
Okay,
It was their RPO offense. They were running the ball and throwing slants and hitches, and it worked. And they changed their offense almost every year. They had Tyreek Hill and Tyrese Kelce in his prime. They were running all over the place, throwing it 40 yards every possession. And then they changed.
Lost Tyreek.
They lost Tyreek. They can't stretch the floor.
It's like whatever they need to do.
Tyreek might come back, bro. I think Tyreek might come back for real.
That would be cool.
They need him.
They do need him.
They don't need him.
I don't think they need him.
If I'm
They want
they
two
need
Super
him.
Bowls
I think Rice and Worthy is worthy enough.
Right, but like if I'm Tyreek Hill,
I like that.
if I'm Tyreek Hill, I'm like, it's rough out here playing with Tua.
Nah, he need to get up. He been trying to get out there for 2 years.
Tua stinks.
Hey, I would request a trade if I'm Tyreek, bro.
He already has, like multiple times.
No, but like I'm sitting out type deal.
Oh, yeah, he should.
Oh, like NBA All-Star, just like, no, I'm not doing
just
it.
like,
I'm gonna force my way out of the situation.
If I'm Tyreek Hill, he's already made. It's not like he's opposed to it.
I mean, he's not.
I mean, he got his bag. He already has.
Yeah, he got his money.
So,
You know, what's he playing for now? Fun?
That's true.
That gold jacket.
He just out there.
Yeah,
He just
gold
out there.
jacket at this
He's
point.
not getting a gold jacket with Tua throwing in the ball. He's not getting any more touches. No, he can't have a 1,000-yard receiving season if he can't get the ball in his hands.
That's true.
He's 5'10", bro. Tua to throw it 8 feet in the air.
He like me for real.
You're not 5'10". Why are we lying on the podcast?
Hey, Trip, why'd
It's
you
your
make us do
second
that
lie.
to you,
It's your
bro?
second lie on the podcast.
What was
Did
the
you
first
say-
one?
You saying you didn't steal me and Jalen's intros?
So I didn't say Georgia. Oh, we talking about that? I thought you were talking about Georgia Tech.
He was like, oh, this.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, speaking about another AFC team, Joe Burrow
Man.
yesterday went down with a turf toe injury. His injury now is a minimum of 3 months being out with surgery. So my question, you guys, is where do the Bengals go from here?
They need to start scouting for the draft because they're gonna have a top 5 pick.
I don't think
are you
they
sure?
will. I don't think
With
they
that
will.
top
They're not
5,
that
are they
bad.
taking Haynes King?
No, they're gonna take. They need to take an offensive lineman.
With the Bengals, do the Bengals, sit tight. They're going to lose a lot of games, and they're going to repeat this next year. Joe Burrow been getting hurt every year.
Yeah.
Only year he didn't get hurt, he was in the Super Bowl, I think. Like,
No,
He gonna
last year he
win.
didn't get hurt. He missed the playoffs.
he did get hurt. He hurt his wrist.
Last year?
Yeah.
I thought he was coming back from being hurt.
No, the wrist injury was the year before that.
That's why you want to come back player of the year.
Because it was
Yeah.
rookie year, he got
He did
injured.
play?
The second year, Super Bowl. The third year, wrist injury. Last year was his year that he didn't
Bro,
miss the
he
playoffs.
didn't play every game. Yeah, I don't think he's played every game except for 1 year.
Is it crazy for them to possibly, if they're going to shop, possibly target like a Shador?
You're shopping Joe Burrow?
No, like they need to go trade for a quarterback.
Like, get a quarterback.
But
instead.
no,
yeah,
I
it's
don't-
not crazy.
Why would they? I don't even think they should.
Michael Sherman was right. He played all 17 games last year. My apologies.
Correct.
Just like
First time he's right. Oh my God.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the Magic one in the championship.
you're looking at Jake Browning as your starting.
But even
But
then,
just
in
be
that-
bad. Like, what's the point of trying to go out and
Go get
Yeah.
Jameis.
because you still have a complete.
No,
You don't have a
You still
complete
have a-
team. You don't have a complete
No,
team.
it's not a complete
Your
team.
offense is not complete.
The next
Your
quarterback
defense
they
is
bring in
not complete.
might break his leg too, or have a turf toe, or break
They
his
don't have
ankle.
an O-line. They don't have linebackers. They don't have
just
their
like
secondaries
suck. Just be
iffy.
bad. It's okay.
Yeah, be bad. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think
just be bad.
The past 2 seasons they were trying to hang on to that success they had in the Super Bowl while still not paying anybody, letting their whole team go, and they're trying their hardest to be mid.
Exactly, because they don't have Howie Roseman like the Eagles. They don't have the Eagles money. They're the brokest franchise in the NFL. Like that's not even. I think they're not worth $1 billion. I think they're the only franchise not worth $1 billion.
And they got their blue chip talent by being bad. They got Jamar Chase with a top 5 pick. They got Joe Burrow with the number 1 pick. Even T. Higgins, he was a 2nd round pick, but it was at the very top of the 2nd round.
So go draft your LSU lineman,
be
your
bad.
Alabama lineman. Go get your offensive lineman. Go get your linebackers, safeties. Get somebody to help.
Somebody.
Yeah, fix the team, bro.
And man, if I'm Joe Burrow, I'm not coming back till they draft somebody good. I'm like, my wrist still hurts. My ankle still hurts. My toe still hurts.
And I mean, realistically, because the timeline, he would be coming back December 14th. That's
The season's
against the
over.
Ravens.
Yeah, season is
That's
over.
against the Ravens.
Oh, please don't come
Yeah,
back against the Ravens.
Just sit down. It's okay.
Joe Burrow gonna throw for 600. I hate him against the Ravens. He turns into God.
Not against the Browns though.
Anyways,
What are we talking about?
we're talking about the Browns. Yeah, we're done. We're done with that.
There was a report that the Ravens wanted to draft Shador, but he didn't. But
We don't
he
care
turned it
about
down.
that. You see
Yeah.
how they
He
leaked
turned it
that?
down.
Yeah, I would have turned it down too.
Yeah, I would have turned
to
it
be
out
an
too.
understudy for Lamar Jackson.
He can take the Tyrod Taylor route.
He's never coming out from Lamar.
He can take the Tyrod Taylor route.
There's
Tyrod was a
not many
backup.
players who can take a Tyrod.
And it's not even like
Tyrod was a backup for Joe Flacco. Won a Super Bowl, became a respectable starter, and
This is a
everybody
Bills
loves
fan
Tyrod.
opinion.
We don't even need to talk about that.
We love Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah,
route.
we
And it's
know
not
you
like
do.
it's not like Lamar's an injury-prone quarterback. Like Lamar's consistently healthy, so like I wouldn't even want to be a backup.
There's a lot to
Lamar.
learn from Lamar.
I mean, there is, but he would never play.
But
he'd have to play out his
not
rookie
playing right
contract
now.
or
He was a
request a
projected
trade.
top.
he's not playing.
He should be playing right now.
He should have. Yeah, he should be. He was a projected top 10 pick.
he's not starting over Flacco, bro. It's not good for him.
Last question before we get into Adobe Audition Ambassador. Throughout these 2 weeks, which team between these teams I'm about to say has been the most impressive to you with the Lions, Eagles, or Packers?
Most impressive?
Packers.
Most impressive.
Packers.
The Packers?
Yeah.
That's not really a question.
The Lions bounce back win? At least
It was the
You
Bears.
should have got
They still
belted
got
week
smoked.
one.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
belted
the
week one.
Bears.
You don't get props for beating a
And they
bad
beat
team.
the Bears.
So we're not giving credit to the Lions?
No.
We can give them credit, but not enough
They-
as
they-
the Packers.
Not against
They
the Packers.
played
yeah.
like the Lions they were supposed to play.
Yeah, they
Like,
showed us that that they're still okay without Ben Johnson, but like that's what you were supposed to do week one.
No, they
Supposed to
played
come out
the
like
Bears,
that.
and Kyler Murray is still playing like he's at USC. No, that's not impressive. The Packers are the more impressive team.
That's not impressive. Not even
No.
the Eagles?
No.
What did the Eagles do?
Eagles, I,
I mean,
feel
they-
like are
two of them.
playing how they
Decent.
should. They returned.
Eagles aren't even
dang
playing
near
at their
everybody.
peak.
Their passing game
Eagles aren't even playing at
is
their peak.
not the most exciting thing to look
I
at
think
right now.
Eagles are doing what they need to do.
And
to win.
Saquon isn't dominant. He's still very good.
Exactly.
But he
Like,
isn't
this
dominating.
wasn't a question.
And like their O-line is so good. Like Saquon didn't get hit till he was 2-point-something yards past the line of scrimmage last year, and this is not. It's not the same way this year. Like he's still a very good running back there. You can't take that away from him. But like it's not the same as it was last year. They're not dominant in the same way. That might pick up or later on into the season. It might be some rust. It might just be the way it's falling right now. But nah, it's the Packers. Packers been belting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Packers might.
But I feel like we say this about every year about the Packers. And
No,
then when it,
I did not say this.
as far
about
as
you.
as
Packers
like
haven't had-
hot start being straight, and then when it gets
They
close to
don't be
playoff
having
time.
enough starts.
They haven't had
I
Michael
wasn't
Parsons.
on the pod this time last year. I would not have
That
said
too.
that about the Packers.
But I'm just saying, like, they always look good and decent throughout the regular season, but when it creeps into the playoffs, that's where Jordan
That's where
declines,
Michael Parsons
and everything goes downhill.
Oh,
Their
I'm waiting on that
defense
Jordan Love
looks
decline.
elite.
But as of now,
we know, because
as of now, it's been impressive. As of now, has he thrown a pick yet? I don't think so. I'm waiting on it.
It's gonna happen.
No, it's not. He might not throw a pick the whole year.
Okay, let's not. Okay,
Game.
let's not.
He
He's
might
gonna
not.
be playing a random game. It's gonna be against a
Just-
crazy random team, and 3 picks are gonna go.
It's gonna be like that 49ers divisional game. When he clean.
hey,
I wouldn't call it clean pocket, but clean scramble, just throw it across his body, and yeah. But that's what makes
of the
that's what makes
49ers, though,
quarterbacks
like,
great. That's what
Mac
makes
10?
quarterbacks great.
what'd you say?
I said, speaking of the 49ers, Mac 10 might be a starting quarterback.
Mac 10, he
He
did
was a
look
starting
good.
quarterback.
No, he
Yeah.
might be
He
a,
did look
he might
good
be a starter for
yesterday.
the rest of the
He
year.
did look good yesterday against the Saints.
It looked good. I
but
didn't
it's
like
the
that y'all let him
He looked better than Purdy.
come back in the game at the end, but
No, I didn't like it either.
yeah, no, he had a good game.
I didn't like it either. But now, fellas, my favorite part of the show, besides the shout outs, is Adobe Audition Ambassador, man. Now, currently we have a little race right now. Who's gonna be editing this podcast? It's between Country, JB, Mike. You are in question. If things go if these last two games go a little not in your favor, you could be in there.
Me and Country got the same pick for the Bucks, and then
could.
and then for the Raiders game, who he got?
I'm not telling you. So despite that, I'm not telling you.
Find out next time.
I'm not telling you to make it interesting.
I'm not gonna edit. I know I'm not gonna edit. My picks was better.
But
Oh,
before we get into our picks, fellas, Monday night's game, I just want to make sure everything is correct. The Bucks versus Houston. We have Deant, Jalen, West, Mike, and JB for the Bucks. Correct?
yes
Sounds
sir.
right. Yes, sir.
All right.
Cannons.
Me, Q, and Country is Houston. Okay,
Correct.
great. Now this last game I'm not gonna announce because he's gonna want to know who's on what side.
Country got the Chargers winning. I got the Country.
Yeah, Country
And
had
I
the
got
Chargers.
and I got Vegas winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
So I
gonna
just
be
need the Bucks to win, and I'm good.
you need. Keyword, you need. 'Cause
I'm
if
good.
you don't,
I'm
because if
good.
you don't,
I'm good.
whole lot of tag team on this episode. But fellas, we're gonna hop into our Adobe Audition Ambassador segment.
Wait,
with
time
our
out.
picks.
Who JB got for the Monday night?
I
The
got
Chargers in Vegas.
I got Chargers.
He got Chargers.
Yeah, I need the Bucks to win. All right, let's do it.
Thursday night football, fellas. Miami at the Bills.
Man.
Let's do it.
Bells.
I'm so ready for this
I,
game.
I think that's.
Can they
yeah.
take
I'm
this
so
out
ready.
of?
That's what I'm saying.
Can they-
Why
I
don't
don't
have
want to
one?
watch this,
No,
bro.
keep it there. Keep it there. I'm so
don't-
ready.
I'm going to
for
sleep
this
early.
This about to be
Thursday
his
night.
game. For this game.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
And when y'all
I'm
see
sorry.
the MVP highlight reel,
Hey,
this
bro,
gonna be the first
that's what
highlight
I'm thinking
reel.
is, I think it's like they're stacking the game. What are we doing? Everyone's gonna see this? This is bad. Bills.
I mean, if they want to put a TV 14 rating on it, please do. But
That's
wow.
crazy.
look, I'm expecting a 40 ball from Buffalo.
At least.
Miami
should. Y'all should.
Miami just keep up. Try to
keep up is nuts. Hey, Devon H, do you think, bro? I got you fantasy.
I think
And it's
Tua
a-
gets
Hey,
benched
fact.
this
and
game.
it's at Orchard Park. Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody's with the Bills.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct.
Packers at the Browns.
Packers.
Go Pack,
Bills.
go.
Packs.
I'm asking the Browns fan because I've never heard no fan pick another team that's not his team to win.
Did you
I've
see
never
us
heard of
play?
that.
Did you see us play last week?
Oh, I saw y'all.
Okay.
So everybody, even the Browns fan, is going with the Packers.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. I'm noting that. Colts at the Titans. Who we taking, fellas?
Ooh.
Colts.
Titans.
The way the Colts been playing, I'm gonna go Colts.
I'm gonna go Colts too.
Shout out Cam Ward.
Titans.
Yeah,
Indiana
Cam Ward's gonna put up
Jones.
some nice throws, but
Who's going with the Titans?
I am.
Q only?
Yes.
JB?
Nah, Colts.
Okay. Just had to make sure now. I'm going with the Colts. Pittsburgh at New England.
Ooh.
Pittsburgh.
This is
They did not look
man. Somebody fit me edited. It's not me.
Pittsburgh.
Who the Patriots play last week or this week?
They played the Dolphins
Played the
and
Dolphins.
barely won.
And Drake May
All
look
right,
straight.
I'll still go Steelers.
I'll go Steelers.
No. Y'all were talking.
no.
Take the pass.
Nah,
Take
go
the
who you-
pass.
I
Go
didn't
who
pick
you
a
feel
team
with.
anyways. I just said that they didn't look good against the
No,
Seahawks.
I gotta breathe the
I
room.
still
Give me
like them
a
better
pass.
than the
The Seahawks are a decent
I gotta
team.
read the room.
I got pass.
I'm tired about this shit.
Yeah.
So who has the Pats?
I have the
So I get this
Patriots. I have the Patriots.
all right, Q, you gonna be edited.
We good, Q.
you
we
picked
know
the
ball.
Pats too?
Yes.
Oh.
JB got the Steelers, right?
Yeah, Steelers.
Man, y'all finna be edited. I don't know what you talking about. Rams at the Eagles. This is a very
This
interesting
is a
game.
very good game.
Eagles.
Oh, I might go Rams.
Do I risk editing on this?
I'm going Eagles.
Low key. I'm gonna go Rams.
You know, I'm
I'm gonna go Rams.
JB Rams.
Me and JB taking the Rams, but JB's editing. But I'm gonna take this loss. I'm gonna take this loss because I want the Rams to win.
I'm going with the Eagles.
I'll go Eagles.
So everybody's Eagles, but JB.
I'm Rams.
Yeah, no.
I'll take Rams.
Oh, okay.
I'll take Rams.
Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah. Let's stand on it.
Next game, Jets at the Bucks. Who are we taking?
Bucks.
Fire the cannons.
Bucks.
Ooh.
Go ahead, Mike. Go.
Why are we saying ooh?
Yeah, pick the
Go ahead,
Jets.
Mike.
You know how many yards
This
Justin
should be
Fields?
everybody, but go ahead.
hey.
Go ahead. Go
Baker,
with
I
the
need
Jets.
5 TDs, Baker.
Go ahead with the Jets.
Nah, I'm
You know
going
how
with
many
the- I'm
yards
going with
Justin
the
Fields
Bucks.
had
I'm
this
going with
past
the
week?
Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks.
I think Justin Fields will be a very entertaining loss, man.
Justin Fields has 27 passing yards last week.
Oh.
Or yesterday. Mitch Trubisky had more passing yards than Justin Fields.
He played like a
Mitch
drive.
Trubisky. I haven't heard that name in years.
All right, I'm going with the Bucks.
Rocket of an
No,
arm.
you
see,
know.
Q, you gotta let him choose these dumb takes. So then he can be sitting here and end the podcast. Stop helping him.
Hey,
I
Q,
can't-
you do
no.
yourself in, bro, because
No.
you
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna be
editing and you keep
editing.
helping
No,
him.
but I can't sit here and see Justin Fields put up 27 passing yards and just let somebody pick the Jets.
Bro, I barely watched that game. I didn't peep that he only played 27 yards.
He got hurt.
Raiders at the Commanders. Who we taking?
Commanders.
I've been on the Raiders all year.
I like the Raiders. I like Geno. I like Ashton
Mind
Jetson.
you, Jaden Daniels is day to day with a knee sprain.
Yeah, I'm taking Vegas.
Whoa.
Jaden Daniels is
Oh,
hurt?
see, you didn't see that earlier?
Yeah, it came out.
I
It
didn't
came
see
out.
that.
Came out this afternoon.
I'm going.
I just
I'm
want
going
to put that out
Vegas.
there.
I'm going Vegas.
Now he can't come back, but you know when you say it on this audition, it's finalized. Hey, ain't no switching.
Vegas.
I'll stick with the Commanders.
Vegas.
I'll go
Mike.
Commanders.
Okay, so who? Commanders, me, Jalen,
I could take the
I'm
Commanders.
taking the Commanders too.
Q, JB.
Commanders.
It's a very strategic.
So everybody but
Commanders
Mike.
pick.
All right, great.
Let's do it.
That looks so much. That looks
Let's
perfect.
do it.
Atlanta against the Panthers. Who we taking? The Falcons or
Atlanta.
Panthers?
Falcons.
Atlanta.
Everybody.
Panthers.
Yeah.
The Panthers.
Wait, what?
Panthers.
Wait.
Hey, Q, this
see
gonna be
what
another Vikings, bro.
Did you see what happened today? They have like 3 offensive linemen that got hurt.
No, it's okay. He already said it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
said it.
Yeah, he said it's
I
locked
said
in.
it.
Falcons.
Shout out Bryce Young.
Falcons.
Yeah, shout out Adobe Audition too. You edited. Texans versus the Jags. Who we taking?
Jags.
Texans.
No, Texans. I don't like the way that.
You on a roll
Have you
today,
been?
bro. You're on a crazy
Have you been looking
streak.
at how?
Bro,
Hey,
you
Q,
said the Jags.
you should get a sponsorship from Adobe, bro.
I got that locked in for you, Q.
I'm taking the Jags too.
Y'all saw
That's
that
y'all tag, CB.
Did y'all see the clip of Trevor Lawrence waving off? the
Waving
coach?
off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. That's a problem in Duval right now.
Texans.
BCJ dropping balls. De'Ami Brown dropping balls.
JB,
Texans.
Wes,
Texans.
Jalen is Texans as well. All right, great. Broncos against the Chargers. Who are we taking?
Good game.
Ooh, this is a good game, but
I'm going Broncos, man. I'm
Divisional
not switching
opponent?
up. I'm not
going
switching
Chargers.
up.
Chargers.
Q, West Chargers.
Go
okay.
Bolts.
I'll go
Yep.
Broncos with you, Jeff.
Go Bolts.
I'm gonna go Broncos too.
See, why everybody trying?
I'm gonna go.
Because I know ball.
There are
That's
two
why.
options,
You
Jeff.
literally answered
I know
first.
I know
As
ball.
soon as you asked the question, you put in a team.
Man, go Bolts.
I feel like I missed somebody. Everybody answered. Mike?
didn't answer.
Wait, I feel like I missed Mike
We're gonna see how I feel about
Hey,
this
Mike
pick
over here
tonight.
sweating.
because he know he in hot water right now.
No, I'm not. I'm chilling. I'm going with the. Oh, I was about to say Chargers didn't have a week 2 game yet.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the
Exactly.
Chargers.
Okay, got it locked in. Please everybody be smart with this pick. Saints versus Seattle. Let's be smart, fellas.
Seattle.
Man.
Shout out to Seahawks.
Seattle.
Okay, I guess somebody learned their lesson in here. I'm not gonna say no names, but
Now the Saints stink.
somebody in here picked the Saints. I'm not gonna say who.
I picked the Saints last week.
I'm not gonna say who.
I might have picked the Saints.
Yeah, you did too. Dallas against the Bears. Who we taking?
Dallas.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close than what we really think.
I'll go Bears.
I'll go Bears too.
No, I'll take Dallas because they can score.
Yeah, give me Dallas.
I'm going with Dallas too.
Okay, so me, Wes,
I'm not
and
gonna
Mike
overthink.
are going Dallas.
Hey, Dallas
going
smell
down.
like 8-8 again, or
I'm
8-9.
going Dallas too.
Q's Dallas too. All right, great.
Wait, so who picked the Bears?
I'll pick the Bears. I don't think they're gonna start off.
Don't
Jalen
point at
and-
me.
Jalen and JB. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked in.
Yeah, no,
It's locked in. This is another great game. Arizona
Stick with this one.
against
See, this
49ers
is the thing.
home opener. This is a great game.
This is y'all home opener?
Our home opener.
Okay, well, give me the Niners then.
Yeah.
Big Purdy is not going to be playing.
How long is Purdy hurt for?
Like 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 to 3 weeks. Potentially 4.
I'll take.
Cardinals look kind of good.
They did look kind of
Yeah,
good.
they look
I'll
good.
take the 49ers.
I'll go
CMC,
49ers.
was playing good. I like what I saw out of him.
I'm gonna go 49ers too.
So is everybody?
Nope. I'm taking Arizona.
I forgot.
I'll never edit, bro. I'm so happy about this.
Okay, Sunday Night Football. Chiefs versus the Giants.
KC.
Why is it Sunday night?
Chiefs.
That is a great. They need
Sunday
to
night.
flex that game,
Yo,
bro.
these games suck.
They need to
Sunday
flex
night
that
games
game.
are awful, bro.
These are two
give me the
Thursday night
Chiefs.
and Sunday night.
It won't even
are
be
two bad
Chiefs
primetime games.
Chiefs belt. It won't even be Chiefs belt. It'll just be an ugly Chiefs win. And
Exactly.
So
you
everybody's
can
with
flex
the
that
Chiefs.
game.
Yes, Chiefs.
Last game Monday night. This is a very interesting one. Lions against the Ravens.
Ooh.
I think
Go
this
Flock.
might be the turning points where folks either gonna be edited or they're gonna be saved.
Go Flock.
Lions, Ravens, Lions.
I'm going Baltimore.
Go Flock.
Ravens.
Lions looked pretty good. Lions. That's what I'm saying. They just dropped 52.
RSBENS.
Yeah, but when they played a competent
Ravens.
opponent in week 1, they got blitzed.
Blitz.
And then-
We lost by a
but
field
I'm not
goal.
talking about you. I'm talking about the Lions.
Like,
But mind you, the Ravens were up by 16 and got 16 points unanswered
And they lost to
in the span of
Hey,
4
bro,
minutes.
2 weeks we dropped 40, bro.
In the span of 4
2
minutes.
weeks in a row we dropped 40, bro.
Hey, we can stop.
Nah, I'm gonna go Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm about to say, don't overthink
What
this.
do I
Like,
pick?
Last time we played the Lions, we dropped like 50, bro.
But then what if we all pick the Ravens and then they lose?
Well, then no one really loses then. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Nah, somebody gonna lose off these records. Somebody's gonna lose. So I mean, it's not gonna be me.
it's
but
not going to be me either.
yeah, me neither.
so we all going Ravens?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Go Flock.
Go Flock.
We all going Ravens?
Sure.
Sure, JB, you want to switch?
You gotta be confident.
Now, bet against the JB.
Yeah, bro. Let me take Lions. I don't care, bro.
Okay, so everybody but JB.
All right.
All right, great. Now, fellas, we're into my second favorite part of the show, the shout-outs. I want to first start off by thanking my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for everything he's done for me. Shout out the guys in studio. Shout out my family back at home. Shout out to that amazing weekend I just had. Glad I got away from just journalism all in the hole. Shout out the 49ers. We're 2-0. Come on now. Hello.
First and foremost, gotta shout out God. I'm gonna keep it short though. Gotta shout out the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Shout out my family, my friends. Shout out Paulo Banchero, man. Vibes is high this year. We're going to chip.
I want to start off by saying shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to shout out my family. I want to shout out the Playmakers. We making moves. Shout out the Ravens. Gonna be 2-1 after this week.
Hey man, it's very, very rare that you have a team that holds two fellow playmakers' fates in their hands. So fire the cannons. Good luck to the Bucks tonight, and best of luck to my future Adobe ambassador brothers out here. You know, we love the work that you guys put in with the podcast. Remember, it's always faster to hit space than try to find the viewfinder to go through all the clips and cut out
Giving
a
them
lot
pointers.
a lot of what Mike has been saying, especially about the Magic. But best of luck to y'all boys. Shout out the fam, man. Yeah, shout out guys. Shout out the guys in the studio.
Man, shout out to God, of course. Unfortunately, my Browns team don't got really much for me to say. Shout out Grant Delpit. Derrick Henry had like 30.
Shout out D-Hop.
Okay.
Shout out Devontae Walker.
Okay.
This is not
Anyways,
your turn anymore.
yeah,
Just
bro.
wanna-
Just shout out to everybody. Shout out to family. Saturday was fun, bro. Everybody came out.
Shout out to my Lord and Savior. Shout out to my mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends. Happy birthday, Kaden. Happy birthday, Hannah. And shout out to the state of Mississippi. You know, I always gonna shout it out. And shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, James Cook, Keon Coleman, Josh Palmer, Dalton Kincaid. Someone cut the mic before I keep going.
Halftime The Playmakers is produced in the studios of WANM-FM 90.5 in the School of Journalism and Graphic Communication at Florida A&M University.